Hi everyone, I am Inchalay Swarang, your host. Welcome back to Investment and Business Development Talk Series in collaboration with IDAND, Government of Nagaland, NetFi, and Entrepreneurs School of Business. Today's special edition of our talk show where we explore one of the most vibrant and culturally rich sector of our heritage, textile and handloom. Our theme for today is reviving traditional ways, market linkage, and innovation in design. At the heart of this conversation lies a powerful narrative, how all age traditions once woven by hand and heart and finding their way into modern markets, design, and global consciousness. We are truly honored to have with us our inspiring panel of experts who are not just preserving these crafts, but also redefining their place in today's world. Before we dive into enriching discussions, I'd like to invite each of our esteemed panelists to briefly introduce themselves to our audience. Starting from you, ma'am.
Yes, hi, hello, my name is Vekuvolu Dozo. I'm a weaver entrepreneur. I have a unit in United Village where I bring women and then do weaving on our traditional loom. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I am Biswajit, Assistant-Director and Head of Office in Weaver Service Center, Dimapur. It's a department office of the Development Commissioner Handloom, Ministry of Textile.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm ILivili Kiba. I'm a mother of three. I have an Indian wear store outlet that's running here in Dimapur and in Guwahati. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I believe we have a diversity of sectors or panelists from different sectors, from handloom as well as texture. So I'll move on to the first panelist. Beside me is none other than Vekuvolu Dozo. Congratulations for winning this National Handloom Award. Yeah. So the first questions I wanted to ask you is, your journey began with an opportunity to learn weaving through Tata Trust project. And now you lead Vekuvolu ethnic production with over 40 weavers, right? So can you take us back to that beginning, what drew you into weaving and what made you decide to turn the skill into business?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Soren, for having me here. Okay. You see, if I tell my story, it would take a long time because, I never thought of being in a business, especially in textile, because I'm not into weaving thing. But back in 2019, in July, this team, okay, they wanted to come and have training in our village. So one of a sister, she called up and she asked me to come and join, not for the weaving, for the training, but she called me to help out with some paperwork, like listing their name. So I said, okay, and then I went there. For 2 days, I was just doing the paperwork. And then I started like, why not I try? Because I know the basic of weaving. And then this company, the Tata Trust company, they are bringing something that is not like difficult or different. It's that they are just helping us to run business with the things that we used to do at home. So it's that the difference is that they're bringing some, let's say, natural fibers like cotton that can be done and on our loom, and then that can go to the market. So that's how the training started. And then for me, after 2 days, I started to do what others are doing. So I just try to cope up with whatever I can. And so after the training, they didn't give up. They just push us. And then they started helping us to find market. So that's how I started. And then within some few months, I gathered some few friends, just nearby people. And so we started making something that they asked us to do. So with that, I started. And then later on, they encouraged us to go to exhibition. So where I can showcase my products. And then with that, I continued. And then now, see, I don't go for finding weavers, but see, with one coming to me, they bring another one. So it's just like continuing. And then I have more than 40 years.
So we'll move on to Sir. The first question is, you have been academically very strong. Yeah, so looking back to the textile chemistry over a decade of experience, what inspired you to focus specifically on textile processing and handloom development? Maybe let's start to that.
Okay, it's a long journey. I'll
Yes.
start from the beginning. So
Yeah.
I was born in a small village of Assam. So I grown up seeing my mom weaving handlooms. It's a tradition, and handloom is not just a technique. Means handloom weaving is not just a technique. It's a traditions. It's something what passes from one generation to another generation. It's like heirloom, actually. So I have seen, and in our Northeast especially, we used to greet our loved ones, even our guests, with a piece of handwoven fabric, maybe shawl, muffler, even early days like warrior when they win and come, they greet with the Naga shawl like that. So all these things inspire, and my formal education like formal training started in the year 2005 when I admitted to Indian Institute of Handloom Technology. It's in Guwahati. So I studied there for 3 years, and during my this tenure, I have seen so many things, handloom related things, but the dyeing, the printing, the finishing technique, those attract me a lot. And moreover, I was used to be a science stream student. So chemistry used to be one of my favorite subject. So there's this dyeing, finishing and printing, they involve lots of chemistry along with the technique. I went to Rajasthan for pursuing my BTech in textile chemistry. So I studied there, and I have undergone various uh, project also in because the Rajasthan, it's a hub of textiles. The college where the college is located is in Viluara, and it's like Manchester of textile. So I have got the opportunity, and in the year 2011, I got campus selection, and I have started working in mills, textile mills, and that is in Urban Mill, located in Ahmedabad, in denim division. So I was recruited as manufacturing manager because of my technical all this background. So I working in the denim division in the rope dyeing section. Then in that time I come across a special kind of denim, that is khadi denim. So the khadi denim is nothing but something like handspun yarn. They are dyed with natural indigo dye, and weave in the normal that handloom machines available in the Gujarat. So and surprisingly, those that time in Ahmedabad, all the mills, generally I'm saying about the mills, they used to sell the denim fabric ranges from 110 to 200 rupees per meter for a denim. And that khadi denim, they used to export it, especially in Japan and other environment conscious country, at around 1800 to 2020 200 per meter. So these things trigger me to coming back to again and rethinking about the handloom and the what possibilities we have for the betterment. Then in the year 2016, so the urban mill, they used to sell the denim, that khadi denim, at the rate of uh, 1800 to 2200 per meter. And these things drives me a lot, and started rethink about the handloom, the opportunity we have, because I have seen those handloom in my home and what my mom is preparing. So luckily in the year 2016 I got selected in Weaver Service Center at the post of technical superintendent. And my first posting was in Dimapur.
Oh, okay.
And I got the opportunity to see the insight of this beautiful legacy, actually, the design of Northeast. And during my tenure, I have served in Mizoram, in Guwahati, Assam, Arunachal, and again back in Nagaland. So this is how my journey and my interest started.
Yeah. So I think complementing to that answers, how do you find the waving ecosystem in Northeast, especially in Nagaland? You can tell me.
See, weaving, I think it's in Nagaland, if we study the history, I think it started after Second World War in around 1949 or something. I don't remember the exact date and time, but since then people become aware about the handcrafted fabric, and they are practicing in this loin loom, backstrap loom. And since then it's going on. And see, basically handloom is sustainable things. So this Nagaland and even these weavers, they are producing the things in their backstrap loom. And in last few years, our department, Office of the Development Commissioner Handlooms, they have assisted all the weavers. Around we have, as per the census, we have around 65,000 handloom weavers and allied worker. So we have different schemes our department is giving, and under those schemes we are giving various kind of assistance to the handloom weavers. So that's it.
Okay, all right. Thank you, sir. So I would like to ask some question to Ma'am Vekuvolu Kiba, the proprietor of Indian Warehouse. I know the sector is completely different and it's going to be very enriching as well. So I wanted to ask the question, like starting strong with a vision, so which is very important when you're starting a business. So ma'am, when you began the Indian Warehouse in 2021 with a very clear focus, creating Indian ethnic wear that charters to comfort, body inclusivity, and especially our climate, especially in Dimapur. So could you take us back to the moment when this idea became a business, and what inspired you to take this leap into entrepreneurship? Yeah.
Thank you for having me here today. The inception of Indian Warehouse began in 2021. Although I had some other business before that, Indian Warehouse came into being in 2021. That was during the time COVID hit. And the business was not really catching up as I thought because of what we had faced. But eventually, how it started was I became a mother and I gained a lot of weight, which, motherhood, that is very natural. And then I gained so much that I had to look for alternative clothes where I had to look good, feel comfortable, which I think all mothers would agree with me and, relate with this. So then I looked into the market, and besides what I used to wear before and what after becoming a mother, I looked into the market, what would be the best comfortable clothes for me, and I found out like kurtis. We can see another mother here and me wearing the most comfortable clothes. There's no age bar, I think. Everybody loves Indian wear, and especially kurtis, and especially for the weather here in Dimapur. So that's where, when I had to look out for myself, I found out that in Dimapur, I could not really find the type of clothes that I want to wear, like the choice, the color, the fabric. I was not getting it. Then I decided there's a scope for this one. There's a scope for Indian wear, amakan pukiwalela, pariwalela, and inclusive of, sizes. We Naga mothers, we are mostly on the hefty, healthier side. And then I thought, I think this is going to be great. This will be a good idea. And then I started this Indian Warehouse. And the source of inspiration would be, I would trace it back to my grandparents, my parents, because I grew up seeing my grandmothers, two grandmothers, both from my mom and dad's side, both were business women. My paternal grandmother used to run a restaurant when I was like 3, 4 years, 5 years. From the time I saw her having a lot of big farmland and cultivation, and she would sell all those things. Then she was awarded Best Farmer Award for cultivating the highest number of, harvesting the biggest amount of paddies back then. And then my maternal grandmother, she used to weave and she used to sell those days when she was young and smart. She's still alive, she's 90 plus. And then she used to run a store, shoe store. She used to source it from Shillong. When my mom and her siblings and all, they were studying in Shillong and other places, she used to bring, and she used to have a shoe store. And she also had vegetables in her, plentiful of vegetables in her garden where she used to sell. And I remember, going, wearing a head, this thing, and then selling it for her. Then my maternal grandfather, he was very famously known for being a good businessman back then. And after World War II, we heard stories from him when he was alive that he used to carry piglets and yarns and salt and sell from village to village. And so then my mom and dad, they're also from business background. And my mom in early 90s, she used to have a restaurant by her nickname Patsy's Kitchen. Then she started business clothing 2002, 3 like that in our hometown Zineboto. Then she opened 2012, 13, she opened a store here in Dimapur. So like coming from that background, my source of inspiration would be from my family. Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. I really like it how you started your business, because you searched the market and you found a gap in it, and you're really blooming very well in the market. I'm sure people have visited your stores, and I'm sure they like it too. I look forward in seeing your store as well. Yeah. So we'll move on to Ma'am Veku again to another questions. Yeah. So another question will be: you started with just 4 weavers. Actually, coming back to how you started in the beginning, which includes housewives and widows. So, and today you build a weaving community. What has it meant for you to create livelihood opportunities, especially to women in our own community? So how has that changed their lives through your weaving?
Yeah, you see, in Nagaland, I guess everybody can see the looms in every house, even though they don't weave or they have those kind of tools. So paredo, everyone, at least one can weave at home. So, Indonesia, we have a lot of potential as there. If we want to go into the business or do the textile thing, the commodity bandia lagado. So, I started with few friends circle, mostly widows. So, they don't have any other sources of income because motanai. So what they do is they go for hajara, which is very hot in Dimapur. So in that case, they started liking to work for me, and we work together. Kinaparea, I try to help them out. The thing is, I have to bring money for them to earn. So it so slowly, I say, manu ani jai, they bring. It's more like thanda jagar bringing it, kamawa type though, and then so they started bringing people like tahan nishnahani ani jai. So sometimes it's really hard because some people, they don't even know how to do a design. For that, everybody has to go there, push her, help her. Now when it's fun because one of the weavers, she said, my mother used to pray for you every night, every day. I said, why? Because you see, you are giving works to us. They have 2 siblings working for me, and then there are 2 daughters-in-laws. So tahan na chini thagishile. Even a mother, I cannot teach you, and then she's teaching you. So she's been praying for me. And so with that, why not? Even if they don't know, I can help them by giving them some work. But now they are well. Your family can maintain. And then even they encourage the school dropout kids. Don't play around. If you are not studying anymore, come and then help us learn how to do the check cutting, and then slowly you will learn many things. That's how they encourage the youngsters also. Not only me, but my weavers. Manuhangi bishi encourage kore de. Ide hele kam pawo. Chupchap na buhibi, chupchap mobile na sabi type to. So far we're very happy, and then I guess I'm blessed with them, and then they too are blessed. So, Mola sabna do alag thai it's very different. I've never thought of being into business because none of my siblings or family background man business nine. Like just ma'am tahando ase wishe mando zero knowledge. It was so difficult. Kina kore kina mando ke kotha kore kina ga saman ane wo itan so kotha ga nai de olebi manu ase banawole pare manu ase. With that I started. To dorni itu manu thaka chelo do we can do many things. Manu thaka do lene kam kor pare. Itu bra I hope Mandubi Mulode Iniga earn crowd, I think they are blessed, and even me, I'm too blessed.
Yes, I'm sure God has a vision for you. And I really love how you're supporting women because especially women face lots of criticism in a society as well whenever they walk out or things like that. So I really like how you have protected this tradition within the household. Thank you for sharing. We'll move on to Saragant for the next question. So I want to ask a question on empowering through skill development, especially in the Nagaland. Many of the young people focus on skill these days. So I wanted to ask you on that. So skill training seems to be a major part of your work, especially in Handloom. So especially guiding weavers, students in the textile field. What are the most common skill gaps you notice? And how can young people be encouraged to pursue career in handloom and textile processing?
See, skill we have two part actually. See, for encouraging, government is already focusing. They are even giving some They started scholarship actually for the student and the word of the handloom weavers. Those who are studying BTech or diploma in textiles, they are giving up to 2 lakhs per annum for 2 child. That is one. Means they can do the formal course or formal study in handloom or textile related. That is one for the government is doing for encouragement. Then our flagship program, one is Samarth, where we used to train the weavers. And the best thing of this training program, we used to provide the training in the doorstep of those weavers. It is not like that they need to come back to our office long away from where it's because we know the topographic condition of the Nagaland, especially in Northeast. Everywhere the situation is same. Even see, before joining and I was working in Mizoram. I will just want to give one small example. In Mizoram, in the Indo-Burma border, there is a district Longklai. So we have given training in handloom weaving because they are very equipped, means they are very sound in their traditional backstrap loom and they are using broader backstrap loom. So it gives back pain actually in long run. So we try to convert them from that loin loom, that backstrap painful to this handloom, frame loom, fly shuttle frame loom. So the DC approaches, so we went there and the road condition is so pathetic, we went there by chopper. So one of our office team and one from an associate professor from Mizoram University. So we went there and there is a tribe and the tribe is come under particularly vulnerable groups of tribe, that is PBZT group tribes, and that is Riang or Bru. So, and when we visited that village, they said that I think we are receiving for the first time some assistance from government of India. So, and that is like kind of success story for us, like when I took that hurdle during my tenure in, and so far we are conducting various training program, even in nearby Dhansiripara village we have conducted, we have various success story, and the society was there, they started doing, actually we are doing the upskilling, because as ma'am said, every Naga household they have loom, even though they weave or not. But what we are, and see, it is a threat for us also because we are losing it. People are not showing the interest. So what we are trying to give, we are trying to rebranding it. We have various branding, India handloom brand, handloom mark. Handloom mark is something like that ISI mark for that electric equipment. So handloom mark assured that this product is handloom. Even government is focusing recently, you remember, I think this Hornbill festival they have celebrated. So government, our departments, Office of the Development Commissioner Handloom, they have funded for construction of that bamboo pavilion, that handloom complex. So, and various such kind of projects government is incorporating, and various technical assistance also they are giving. So we'll discuss these things later on. So this all about this kind of things. And one more thing I want to add, like every celebration, like Yoga Day and all, we have one Handloom Day also. 7 August of every year. So we used to celebrate in, and we used to call the stakeholders, various people. Again, since last year we have started celebrating in college. This year also we are planning to celebrate in college. We keep various competition just for awareness and to bring attraction. And after all, everything is about money and safeguard. So we have various scheme also to safeguard the weavers, their community. And as ma'am said, she is now very young. Okay, she is awardee. So when she attained the age of 60, I think she physically will be not that much strong to weave. And that time she will have the opportunity, the facility, she will receive pension. Now it's providing 8,000 and discussion is going on to increase it. So I think near future it will increase. So assured pension of 8,000 per month she will get when she attained age of 60. And this is for all the handloom weavers who are awardee, especially state awardee or the national awardee. And we are conducting various promotional activities also. We used to, for awareness, we have awareness program like Chopal. Every nooks and corners of the district, village, the handloom cluster, we used to carry it out. We used to distribute leaflet to just aware, because see, schemes are available, and people are not percolating the information, and even our machinery is also small to percolate all the information. But anyhow, with the state machineries, we are trying to like expand it and percolate to all the weavers so that they get maximum benefit out of all the government sponsored scheme.
Okay, I'm sure you'll be having this on 7 August. You'll be celebrating Heirloom Day.
Definitely, we'll call you definitely.
Where will that be?
Sure.
Do you have any location that will be happening? as
Yes,
such?
right now, see, our office is located in Toluvi village. So, see, this time we are planning to conduct 5 programs.
Oh,
So
great,
one would be college event. Now I am discussing with college now. Some vacation is going on, so it is
Yes,
likely to be open by 1st of August. So in the first week, we consider it as a Handloom Day week. So during that first week, we'll select maybe 2, 3, or 4
Okay.
of August. We'll conduct 2 days program in any college with the college student, and preferably women's,
Okay.
because in our society it's a taboo.
Yeah. Right.
So for man weaver,
Okay.
what I have seen during my journeys, even from childhood also the same. So anyhow, so we'll conduct then cluster level program. So right now we have planned 3 cluster level program also, same day on 7 August, and one main program in our office premises. So we are definitely about to invite different dignitaries.
I'm sure it will be a great awareness for
Yes.
students and also
Yes,
especially to the
obviously.
people in general in Nagaland.
Yes, last year I can give the example.
Yeah.
We have conducted one this program, Handloom Day, in Hamaprabha Barbara College. It's in Golaghat, very nearby.
Okay.
So what happened after that program? The student take interest. Then we receive call from the principal. Then the ma'am is asking, sir, if would be very good if you could provide some training in weaving. Because as we know, this weaving profession is the second largest employment after agriculture. So definitely it will be a solution in future for this unemployment, and like if youth attract toward this like ma'am, and they are actually role model for them. So definitely it will happen.
Sure. Sure, we'll look forward to that, sir. Yeah. So we'll move on to another question to Ma'am Livy. Especially when you're starting a business, you need to have a purpose and a passion to start. So I would like to ask a question. As you mentioned that you and your sister personally handle the design process, including the fabric selection, also the color palette, which is very important when you're starting a business. So can you kindly walk us through what that creative journey looked like, and from your idea to your final product? Can you take us to that?
Yeah, I am not from designing or textile background at all, but it is just my passion that like I like clothes, fashion, and that's where my interest developed. But my sister is from a designing background, so that's how she handles. I have an inspiration. Anything you need an inspiration. So I have, example, if I have something in mind, I want to wear this design, a little bit of flower here, there, this color palette, or then I tell to my sister, try to make it a V-neck with a little cut here, or maybe a new production is coming up, a new collection, and I have taken inspiration from flowers. So I have expressed it to my sister, and then she draws it, and then she brings it to life. Then once that is done, I take it to the production unit. Like I have, they do production for me from Jaipur, Rajasthan, then from Surat, and from Noida, Delhi. So I go and I give them the design like this. This is how I want it to be. Then I select the color palette. I choose the color, like this is these are the colors that I want, and this is how I want it to be. And that's how the final production, they give me a sample, I try to wear it, and if I see it's comfortable enough to be, able to sell it to the market, I should be feeling comfortable, then only the people are going to buy it. Otherwise, if I feel it is not right, the length of the kurti or the dupatta, or like if there needs to be change and all, I do it in that process, and then the final production is done in bulk. And that is how that happens. And color selection is very important. I think with our Naga, society, like we don't really go for too vibrant, colorful clothes, and they mostly prefer sober taste, pastel colors. Fabric is very important. If it's like hard and uncomfortable to wear, no matter what the design is, they will not buy it. So I'm very careful about fabric selection. I do production on cotton, chanderis, linen, and modal fabric. Right now that I'm wearing is also one of my production. This is modal fabric. So this is from pulp of a beech tree. So this fabric is eco-conscious, sustainability, it is versatile, and it is ultra soft, and it has air wicking proportion where our sweat is it keeps our body dry, this fabric, this modal fabric. So I mostly focus on this fabric because it is very suitable for summer also, and almost all the customer that comes, I think they just love this fabric. So I am conscious about fabric selection. Yeah.
You are a real born of entrepreneur. I really like it how you have designed your production. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so we'll move on to you again, ma'am. So I really wanted to ask, building a brand rooted in tradition, especially that is what you are today. So Veko Ethnic produce home furnishing, apparel, and also fabric. So I want to ask on how do you blend traditional waves, techniques with contemporary design that needs to make your products appealing for today's market? Yeah.
Hoi, mohan traditional loom chulai se. So even if we try to do a lot of design, traditional nahi ulai jai because so it's like that. So I do not copy the exact what is there in the shawl or the mekhela to my cushion cover. It's very different. I see what's happening in Nagaland. Ito banai. So contemporary bishi use kore moi. There are some like asede that ito nagamano banai she. It's there because it has a traditional touch. So ito karne when there is a buyer, they will bring a lot of design. Ito parwan na parawo ito asna nai we talk together, and then if it's possible, then we take the order and then we start sampling. Itu ekta ase. If not, I don't copy what is there in the traditional shawl ase. Itu hanu ine na banai dia. Nahale bi obviously it's traditional wave, so it comes touch to thing.
And the taste of people are also changing. They
Yes,
want
and then they
something
love.
mixed. Yes.
I'm like, yeah, they love the traditional items. I want more of this. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's amazing. Okay. So we'll move on to Sir again. Since we have touched the portion of how government support the weaving and handloom sector. So you can kindly brief us on how government are really helping the entrepreneurs in this sector. Yeah.
See, our department, Office of the Development Commissioner Handlooms, and under National Handloom Development Program, we have various schemes. And like if I bifurcate them, first is upskilling, that is giving skill upgradation training. So in skill upgradation training, again we have three fields. That is, one is dyeing printing, one is weaving, and one is design part. So in weaving, and the base things, like since all the weavers, they are daily bread earner, so we used to provide them wage loss compensation during their training period. And again, I said that it's a upskilling. They have existing skill and we're trying to upskill it so that they can give better productions, better market values and quality of product. And our department is mainly focusing on the natural product. And our that is brand, India Handloom brand, also based on that only. It's it means it denote the quality and the natural. And that is one thing. Then again, as she said, we used to give technical assistance, technology upgradation. Under technology upgradation, again, we have provision for providing looms to the loomless weaver. And that too in subsidized rate. Means 90% subsidy. Suppose a loom cost is 35,000, the weavers or beneficiary need to pay only 3,500, and rest is to be borne by Government of India. And this loom will be installed in their place only. They need to provide the some shade. Again, if someone is not having that shade, and I have seen in my tenures, like people, they used to work outside, and when it rains, they bring their looms inside. So it's very like that time. I believe that okay, if there is any provision, and we have provision for individual workshop, so we provide individual workshop. Then come to the entrepreneurship. Again, I will come. We encourage various entrepreneur for participating in this expo. Handloom Expo Promotional Council is there. You know Delhi Hat. So Delhi Hat, every month we have a slot for 15 days, and that is particularly reserved for the handloom weaver awardees. Then one we have started program is Handloom Producer Company. It's an instrument. It's like a company. It is incorporated under the Company Act, and we have provision for providing them establish that company, like for setting up of the company. That is for office setup, we used to provide 2 lakhs up to. Then again, we have working capitals provision for the company, like 10. Even when this company grows, they have the right to implement other project also, like cluster program project. What we are normally we are running it, and in Nagaland, I'm happy to say we have 17 such cluster program is there, and 13 already completed and closed. And we have right now we have around 4 cluster program running.
Okay.
And during our this program, we have so far distributed around 1200, that is frame loom, workshed, and we have tried so far benefited around more than 2000 weavers, and this office is just established in the year 2015 only. Okay, and it's means located in a village. As she said, it's not look like some government office, but again, I'm happy. Like, people should not afraid of visiting the office. It is for the villagers only, and we know our weaver is to locate in the village only. They are very simple people, so we don't have any town sound like something like. We always have welcoming nature, each of everyone.
Yeah, true.
So that is what government is doing.
What I also observe is as an entrepreneur or as a business person, you also need to approach. Of course, the schemes and programs are available, but however, we also need to approach to the right organization for help. So that is what basically people should look
So
at.
we have our own site, our department.
Yes, please.
Handlooms.nic.
You have any website that you wanted to share with us that they can access the program?
We have government site.
Yes.
Handlooms.gov.in. Everyone can access the site. And see, beside this, I just want to add few things also. We have, as I said, there was a handloom census in the year 2019-20, the 4th handloom census. So that time we have done the census for covering the handloom weavers to provide them an identity card. That is weaver's identity card.
Okay.
So now what we are doing, those missing weavers, those who have not covered, and even some, they were child, now they grown up, they are practicing. So for providing them Pehchan card, that is identity card, we are issuing the Pehchan card. That is one. And we have one marketing platform also, India Handmade Bazaar. So we are enrolling weavers for selling their products in that. And recently, I just want to add, we have given her nomination and one more person from Nagaland for capacity building program. That is in collaboration with India Exposition Mart Limited and EPCH. So they have various their counter in abroad also. So they have collected their product. They will showcase in National Handloom Day also. They will in Delhi, and as well as they will train them, give some training how to sell it, how to package it, how to showcase, because they, as he said, they don't have some professional training and all. So this, our department has taken this initiative to train him. So these are the things our department is running.
Okay. And congratulations to Ma'am Beku again for being selected.
Selected.
Okay, so how can people approach you to be part of your program? Because I see that there are lots of handloom sectors as well expanding within the Nagaland.
They just visit our office.
Yeah. They should definitely visit your office or your website to visit.
Yes, or even we are closely working with the help of the state machineries, that is Directorate of Industries and Commerce, and they have district office. So even handloom weavers approach to them, they directly revert back to us. If they means not able to send them, they give us a letter. We used to reach them. Today we have started one summer training program. The date 18 in Longlang. So it's very far. So we have reached them. So this is the way we are doing it. And I will request everyone to reach our office. And through this program, I will provide my contact number also, and office email ID, so that the viewers and the stakeholders, they can approach through that also.
Yeah, definitely. You should do that. Yeah. Okay. So moving on to Ma'am Livy. You are a true entrepreneur, so it's all about expanding your branding and innovation right now. So I wanted to ask, since you also talk about setting up a store in Guwahati, right?
already have,
Yeah, opening a store in Guwahati. It's already there,
Yes.
right? So, and also planning one in Kohima as well, along with the launching of your website. So, what has been the experience been like scaling up your business, and have you had to innovate along the way in terms of design, marketing, and also customer engagement? How was it so far for you?
Indian wear is timeless. It is a cultural heritage, and there's not much change that we can bring to this. Like if it's a lehenga, it's a lehenga. If it's a kurti, it's a kurti. But you know, the design, the color palette, like we have discussed earlier, those are the alteration or changes that I bring into it, and with upscaling my business also, we have a team. So yeah, we have a store in Dimapur that is in 3rd mile, Chekia Gate, and the second store is in Guwahati, Oris Mall. It's in 2nd floor next to Home Center. The third store that we're planning to open is in Kohima, because we have lots of customers from Kohima, because maybe of the office goers, and yeah, so lots of my customers are from Kohima. So we are planning on expanding to Kohima and opening a website. Our website is almost ready. It's going to be easy for us and for people also to shop, those who cannot be physically there at the store, because we have an Instagram page where we try to sell from there and get customers from there also, but it's very difficult for us to attend to each customer, giving time-consuming details, measurements, and also it's going to be easier for us to have a website where it's easily accessible for everyone to buy through that. We have a team, and our team, we have months target, or like weeks target, and then we sit down and we like, what happened if we did not hit the target, what went wrong. We try to check in a month's target. If we keep a target, we do it weekly. What went wrong? If it did not happen, who has to work harder, me or the team, or the social media, or like the manager, or like we do that. We try to evaluate. So that is how we try to encourage myself, my team, and to do better in this business. And like I said, it is timeless. There's no age bar who doesn't wear kurtis, from a teenager to old women till my grandmother, 90 years old. Everyone is wearing it. So designing, like I said, designing we need to keep changing, because I cannot be selling one item, for 5-6 years or so, because time changes, generation is changing, people's tastes and choices are, it keeps changing. Fashion is very fast, and then likewise I need to also be very smart to be able to meet the customer's need and what the market needs. So yeah, that is what I do.
Amazing. I really like how you're like so dynamic and flexible in the market. I think we need to get the tips from her as well. Yeah, thank you so much. So I would like to ask another question to you, ma'am, because especially you have been training many young women, and especially to the students as well. So I wanted to ask, training the next generation. So you've been also started training and offering internship to people interested in weaving. What kind of responses have you seen from the youth or women? And why do you think it's important to pass down these skills? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Earlier, I don't know what is intern. Okay,
Yeah.
Jill. And then people started asking me if I can come and then help you out or do something for you and then get some certificate. That's what they approach me. And I say, what should I give them? Because I don't have any idea regarding this. So it started 2 years back. So those were just some known people to me. They came and then we did some work like arranging all those things, and then how to do packaging, how to do curating, all those things. And they're not from actually textile background. So they did something for me, they helped me, and then for that I gave them their certificate. And so recently a student from Pune, and then there's from Hyderabad, and then from Punjab. So it's coming. And then you see, I don't have a proper place. I need some inventory because if they wanted to come, I cannot stop them. And then if they want to learn how we're doing or see what we're doing, I cannot stop them. So for that, and then just another thing to add, you see, the flood came, okay, just recently. So at that time, my old house, where we lived once, I kept there the stock product and then all those yarn. It was flooded. We never know that it was flooded. And then it has never happened. And then this time, it was so unlucky for us. We were sleeping. We were in the other house. So early in the morning, everything, so I ran to the storeroom, the yarn to So the next Sunday, Monday, we started cleaning all those things. So right now, I need some proper place for the training or for the people to come and see my stuff or to have a proper, to keep that production. So ito kan jama kurole do, I need something. I have to figure it out. Ito ekta ase. So you see, young people, if we see, there are a lot of people who doesn't want to study at all. It be as there. So for me, if they don't want to study, let's don't pressure them. They can start doing something, not just the weaving, but they can have go for skill training. So for me, I just don't give them weaving, but I show them how to do basket making, even soap making, if they're interested, because I'm interested in making craft. So to me, in the handloom, in weaving, if they're interested, I'm willing to help them, to teach them. Ito mo lang target ase. So the thing is, I need a proper place for them to do nicely. Ito iktase. So just I'm telling you, right now I have one from a lovely college from university from Punjab. She's our local people, and then she just requested me, and then we will be together for about a month. So she's learning, and then she wants to learn more. So for that, I'm so happy, and then I give training to them.
Have you encountered any young people from Nagaland, from our own state, who have come to take internship and all?
Yeah, those were the Naga people. Two from Hyderabad and from Punjab. They're studying there as a textile engineer training. So they've come to me. So one she completed from Hyderabad, NIFT college, and then the other one is right now with me. She's doing. So yeah.
Yeah, I think especially who are from villages and all, the mothers and all really encourage. Even my mother, I don't know how to weave, but I love wrapping up bakalas everywhere whenever I get a chance. And so I think it really, it's amazing how you have portrayed yourself into encouraging the young generation to take this tradition, look forward.
And then can I add something?
Yes.
So you asked me. So it's just not just the people who are doing business, but then we have to keep on the tradition, because you see earlier, all our ancestors, our great-grandfathers, mothers, they wear what they weave. So to me, once I started I came to this business, then we have to plant cotton to ektas day, because raw materials so dai bar hard procure kora bishi diktar ase, time consume bhi ho jay na, to ito kani man ito kan bhi bhabna korbo lage, where we can get raw materials from our own state, ito bhi man tia bhabna korbo lage. Aro if people started liking our products, aro bishi banabo lage do, so we need manpower. Ito nishina ito muila field de shinong bhabna kore ase. They wanted to come and then earn. To them, we need a more marketing place. Not only that, we need a space for those people to come and then do working. It's I just want to request from the government side or from anybody who can be there. For people like us, they'll be more fun.
Okay, so do you want to add any points from there? Where do you give any internship to other people as such platform there? Yeah.
We just recently, I think 3 students have joined for a month or 2 to have the internship with us.
Okay.
Even our office also having the courses, short-term and observatory courses. Short-term is of 1 month, and short-term is for 4 months. And observatory is for 1 month. So observatory is just basic, and in all the disciplines like dyeing, design, and weaving. So and fees is very minimal, around 300 per month. So student can come and they get the training, and we will provide them certificate too.
Especially I think for students, they have to take for 1 month because
Yes,
their
yes,
summer breaks are usually only
yes,
1 month.
they can utilize it.
Yeah, yeah.
Even we are planning to conduct some workshop also.
Acha, acha, acha.
And they will take interest. We have various technique, eco print. We haven't discussed that.
Then I guess it's a general information to all the viewers. If you're interested, especially if you're students or someone who are not working or doing anything right now, maybe take internship and learn some new skills. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. So I think I will ask some questions to you, back to you, sir. So my question is, how handloom is sustainable? Would you like to answer that one first before we move on? Yeah.
Sir, handloom is already sustainable. Sustainable means it's eco-friendly. See, the resources, everything is natural. When starting from, if I want to add that since I am from textile processing background, dyeing is my core, dyeing and printing. So nowadays in trend that is natural dyes, people are now educated and they are aware about the natural things, organic things. So if I say about the market, as per the study during 2024, the demand for natural dye product market was around USD 5.07 billions, and it's projected it's to be around USD 8.95 billion during 2034. So it's a with a compound annual growth rate of 5.9%. So you can see how demand. So already eco is sustainable, natural things. Again, in handloom, no power is required. Okay, so only we are using our manpower only. Yes, our department is doing things to facilitate, to relieve him. Like we have developed this modern backstep loom, loin loom. Now the weaver don't need to keep the backstrap. So simply sit means without affecting the tradition design. Means we want to keep, we want to preserve the design, but incorporating modern technique so that production will be more, quality is better, and it will give you a bit of relief, no pain while weaving. Then I want to add, recently I have attended one workshop in IIT Delhi. It is on carbon footprint. So everyone will know when they will Google is what is about carbon footprint. So anyhow, I just want to add, carbon footprint means we check the emission of greenhouse gas in any process. So it started in Kyoto, Japan in 1997, I guess. The environmentalists, they started checking, they are aware about this pollutions, the greenhouse effect. So they are checking means which process is emitting carbon dioxide or any gases equivalent to carbon dioxide what may cause greenhouse effect. But considering our handloom, there is no such except in dyeing. So one study was done, that power loom product and this handloom product. So there is the emission is around 1/4 times much in power loom. Again, a few things they will come like government are promoting for this solar energy. Then again this EV car. So they will come because framework is not yet created, but they will come when people will do the climatic finance. And in the name of climatic finance, people will start giving money to the handloom weavers, because these handloom weavers, this community are the savior of environment. It is so sustainable. No environment is causing any harm. All are eco-friendly. That is how handloom is sustainable.
Okay. Okay. So you do you want to add as way forward for handloom in Nagaland and beyond? From your perspective as someone working both in technical and policy sides, what's your vision for strengthening the handloom sector in Nagaland?
See, as earlier I said, the handloom sector employs around 4.3 millions in like overall cases across India. And it's a very large, being the second largest contributor in the GDP after agriculture. And out of that maximum, the larger community is women.
Yeah.
They are the crucial earner for the family. Handloom, what I mean to say. And approx 15% of the total textile production is from handloom. So there is a vast scope, like weaving to make as a commercial and business. We have very much scope in handloom, as I said. But we have to focus for, we don't have to run for the production. We have to focus for niche marketing product, value added product, natural product, keeping the essence of this traditional, and some product diversion. That what wrapper we are using, we may use for preparing some wall hanging also. We have very good example. One lady from Nagaland, I think you know Heirloom Naga, Jasmina Zeliang.
Yeah.
So she is doing the right thing. She is a very known and popular entrepreneur. She started doing this, I think, from Nagaland, and she is very much popular across the country. She simply see what she did. Simply she keep the design preserve and just divert the product instead of wrapper, wall hanging, or some home furnishing. So these all things, we have future, we have scope, and government is constantly supporting in expediting all these things.
Okay. Are you
And even during my tenure, I will definitely try to give more trainings, more assistance in technical assistance. We'll approach our department and try to bring lots of project. And like we have project of marketing complex, some special innovation projects also we have. We have special infrastructure project. So definitely our department will fund and the Nagaland will grow.
Okay. So are you planning to explore even wider across India, or especially?
Yes,
let's say,
yes, we
Northeast?
are. We're sending the weavers. We have exposure visit also in various project, and that is part and parcel of that project. Even we are sending them in market expo, even abroad also. Handloom Export Promotional Council. Those they have registered under this Handloom Export Promotional Council. They are sending them. Even the government is sponsoring. Their traveling costs also government is sponsoring.
Okay.
So that is this way we will explore it.
You have been mentioning, I know you're strongly rooted with your own collection that you have. I wanted to ask, how do you think that we can bridge the gap between the traditional textile and modern fashion? And do you see room of these textiles to go more mainstream? Yeah.
Yeah. I think modernity and tradition are like two parallel lines that are closely intertwined, connected, because it all comes under the umbrella of textile, handloom, yarn. So yeah, and I always make a point to wear my mekhalas on Sundays, every Sunday when I go to church, or like when I attend weddings or events. Like I love mekhalas, and that's how I want to promote my own tribe, or not just tribe, but then any mekhalas or contemporary mekhalas. So yeah, I make up, because if I don't wear it, who is going to show the younger generations to wear it? I have seen my mothers or aunties or my grandmothers who have done that, and if I don't continue it, and keep our traditions, our rich heritage alive, nobody is going to do it. So I have to be the one to show the younger generation about the values, our cultural heritage. And I mostly wear I have a lot of collection of Sumi mekhalas, which I keep collecting. There are varieties, 10, 15 plus varieties of Sumi mekhalas, or more so, I think so. But then, so I keep collecting all of it, and I almost have, I think, all of the collection of the Sumi mekhalas. And I do wear contemporary mekhalas also, so I will be coming to you after this. Yeah. So I wear contemporary mekhalas, and what I do is, like I said, there has to be inspiration. So I have few weaver friends who used to make it for me. I tell them, please, I want in this color with this design. So we go and we choose the yarn, like if it's dolly or polyester or whatever. Inika logo monja say the design I want it like this, vertical, horizon, whatever, and then itu inena dhali divi, and then they make it for me, and I try to match up with my top or a bag or shoes like that, and then I try to, contemporary mekhalas, but staying rooted to my, values. So traditional bhi tate ase, olive style bhi ase, fashion is also there, but then trying to incorporate all of it. Yeah, so that is how I try to
Balance.
Yes, balance. Right.
Nice. I like how she is like strongly rooted again. I think we'll put on another questions to you since you're speaking on it. So as a mother also, you become a role model in everything, in every perspectives, right? So I wanted to ask on like any advice for emerging designers or entrepreneurs. So do you have any advice, any last advice for aspiring women who are looking at this talk show, interested in textile, fashion, and entrepreneurship?
Okay. It all begins very small. Like I did not make I'm trying to brand my designs, and then it didn't happen just overnight, okay, but it started very small, in a small, maybe 10 to 12 size boutique. Then I shifted to a larger place, then trying to grow beyond borders. So I think Nagas in general, women are we have more opportunities, I feel. That's what I feel, my opinion. Although I have seen some who are not allowed to go beyond, the household life. I have seen some families, since I did not grow up from such family, like it is like to experience Corona, or I haven't seen any of my families or cousins were all mostly into business. So I have not seen, ama khan to bohibi kam nokori bacha hi sabi. But then I have seen again in some families where women are marginalized, and you are supposed to be taking care of the children, cooking, all this. But then what I want to tell women in general, ama holebi, young girls or my age, we can do it if you have the potentials, and if you are interested in anything, if you have passion to, do something that you have in your heart, please go for it. You can do it. No, it is possible. And there's no age limit where I cannot do anything. Every day is a learning process. And if you think that you are good at something, I want to encourage you to please go forward and go forward. And then I, being a mother, I have 3 sons. So like you can imagine, all under 8 years, 8, 6, and 4. So it's a hurricane at home, It's a hurricane kind of situation, but I try to manage my time. This time for my children, this time for my business. When I put my kids to the school, and when my kids are in the school 3-4 hours, that's the time I go to the store and finish up and wrap up my work. When my work is done in the store, by the time I have to go and pick my children, then take them to swimming class, then for this class, that class. But then I think it's all about managing your time properly. Time management is so important, not just in business or anything, but if you are able to manage your time, you're going to achieve anything, whatever you are dreaming of, whatever you have in your heart. So don't think that I'm already a mother, it's done, my life is done, it's okay, my life is just sitting at home and going to take care. It's not that, if you are able to manage your time properly, anything is possible. So don't stop dreaming, and please go forward with whatever you want to do. So that is my advice to all the women out there.
Thank you so much for your words of wisdom and encouragement. So would you like to convey on that as well? Any message for the young viewers or
yes,
anyone? Yeah.
I want to. Actually, it's my request.
Okay.
See, what I am wearing is a handloom shirt. This is handloom shirt. So I will request our audience even, at least they should select a day, even the office going or working, they should wear handloom, not in any, not only in function, at least in a week, every day. Means one day they should select, like in our office we used to choose it as Friday. So even same thing in college also, school also. If we continue this, then the weavers, they will started getting orders of handloom fabric, and it is very comfortable even in summer, and considering this climate. Then that is for the buyer request. Then for the seller, the weavers, you please keep start telling the story behind your weaving, so that this is what we can tell. People will understand the emotions, because handloom is something is rooted to our traditions, and with some emotion, and it's a priceless thing. We can give, we can decide the price, and when I will, the buyer also, they should not bargain for the handloom product, because the weavers, as ma'am told, what situation in her home, children's and all, but she is managing. And even same thing for all the, because most of our homemaker, they are practicing weaving, so they have a story behind. So while purchasing, we are purchasing a story, emotions, uh, like what hard earned. So the effort she put while creating those design, so we should appreciate, and this weaver also should narrate the story. That is what I would suggest. Thank you.
Okay. So, ma'am, Viku, to you, before you add into your conclusion, actually, I wanted you to share your vision for your future, especially because you have a enterprise on this. So, a vision for the future. Looking ahead, where do you see Vico Ethnic in the next 5 years? And do you have any plan to scale further and also explore new markets? And yeah, you can share your conclusion notes.
Yes, like everyone does, I have a lot of vision, a bigger vision,
Yes,
not just for 5 years,
Yes,
but then
yes.
if we say traditionally, which is laws, we need manpower, machine noise cannot be done just in 2 days. So we might need a lot of help, like we will need the WSC or the handloom sector to help us out. Like even though we have production, you need, if there's no space or it's something na business too. So vision though. I wanted to have, as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to have a small training classes for those who are interested in coming to this field, or else they wanted to learn something. Honestly speaking, even me, I cannot train. So likewise, there are a lot of women, they want the mothers, they want the kids to come and learn something traditional. They want them to learn. So for that, I wanted to not the school, but then I wanted to have a time, a vision for summer break or winter break. Those who wanted to come and learn, I would like to help them learn something. Ito mulai vision and then. In the future, I wanted to have a small store where I can showcase my production, because right now you see, the jumbo box na. I banawo the store ko na, and then earlier there was no people to come and see production na ide, because we're sent out to exhibit bahar jai bikai de, and then there are some here a few place like fusion made in Nagaland tahan saman rakhi diye na. But now too people started knowing that I'm working at home, and then they come to find my place to them there. So it's time consuming.
Yes,
In the
indeed.
future, I would like to have a proper those kind of setup that if they want, they can take it. Like that, it be vision
I'm sure Sir is taking note of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
She really
I'm just thinking.
And then my main vision is that I wanted to have our own cotton. Itu ektas there, because when we talk about sustainability, itu dia ulah se. Aru textile tu as we know that textile man pollution anite na earth almost one of the highest nigaitas na polluted
Sugar mill and textile.
yeah, so in that case, itu kina ole to komti kurobo na. Even me, I'm just doing a small part using just the natural fiber. Itu me itu hit chula se. And then if there's like a pressure giving orders, itu polyester ba kuri dibi, itu acrylic ba kuri dibi, we cannot say no. Mangkura se na hobo ko na pare de, of course. Order ele do for uniforms like choir laga ina so do upay nai. Information we have to make it. Otherwise, though, we're not into any kind of synthetic yarn. We're just into the raw materials, the fibers that is sustainable and the environment to give us. In the future, it to promote it's my vision. Youngster to health conscious as earth care protect. We can do our own part. It will vision as it. Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any advice for the young people or for in general for our viewers?
Okay. Yeah, so moi bishi bag to kuidishe ki hobo lage mulo da hibi I can give you work. Ito bi ekta ase kuidishe. But then ito na hogine everyone ekdin hebo do soku bi ojo na ekomor bi ojo like sir said in the ekdin hola se to before that. If you know how to wave, if you are an expertise, sir logo jabi, and then try to go to the state level, get a award. No, it's not very difficult. Even me, there are a lot of waivers who can achieve those awards. So say if we cannot go to the national level, their state, so that they be pension pie. That's what I heard. So people like us, government job nohoy, one day or the other day. So in that case, we can sustain now with that kind of pension do. So I just want to encourage waivers who are very expert. Please go to WSC and then get enrolled. Aro tahambra apnange advice dibo ki hobo lagi age ito ekta ase. And then as Sir mentioned, kiki facilities bidiase, it's only us that we have to go and approach them. Even the government side. Earlier I said they don't it's a wrong way because you see I have to go there. So in our own part also they are doing their own part. We have to go for that. So ito ekta ase monisha na koribi. Please go and get it.
Yes. I'm sure you're definitely doing and trying your level best. Are you looking for any collaboration in the future, like modern design? Ma'am is sitting here. She's a very flexible. She's very flexible and very dynamic in her designs and color picking as well. So, are you looking for a collaboration?
Yeah, I'm already
Okay, see, I have been collaborating with a lot of people, especially designers. See, from Jaipur. And then from Delhi, from Mumbai. Yes, then they're not. One is from our people. I guess you know her. She's starting Otsu, the whole kind of tulana. So we did for her, and then she's going to do filming and then do all those things. Okay, so itya bobab jase. So she's one of the Nagas that come up already to start Hoshe, and then one is tahan jacket kurwa. See. Earlier, Ma'am Bambi, we worked together.
Bambi, yeah.
So what in our loom, ito talaga satisfied ko na pare. Because, see, thing lagi, na, she's in, let's say, wedding dress kambanay, aro do patla she works in that. Do ani man loom do man as serno patla do banaw na pare do. So itam de what we can do is we can go for home furnishing or for the jackets or for the bags. Ito kan man pare mo de. Now do patla probably do type consuming kla no ho lebi ba na wala na. To ito bra traditional na backstrap do ito thin kan do na pare. To ito bra kita ba do fabrics for them do ambil na ho pare. But what I learned from Otsu is that working with her is that she's very creative. So tayo do lugin ay just the kurta border, the shirt liner, and then for one pocket lang ito ita show to Nagaland brass de to inikatang brass de. So ito debo pabna grado now. We can come up with apparels alag anyo pare do tala based with good cotton from the handloom sector ito anigi na mohan par winegi wala mo ito Mala dimak ta hase talaga itu han khuni gine.
Product
In the future, yeah, in the future, but would be a collaboration with the Nagas. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we, as a business entrepreneur, we should look for collaboration to expand our network. I think it's all about collaboration, and when we collaborate, we expand our network. So we look forward on things like that. Would you like to give any shout out to anyone? This is the end of our discussion. So would you like to give any shout out to any person? Yeah.
Okay, since today's talk was mostly about handloom, textile, our tradition, so I would like to give a shout out to two of the weavers. Their Instagram handle is Weaving Thread. One of them is Weaving Thread. And they make a beautiful, exquisite mekhalas. And the other one is Loom, the Loom by Vangamla. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to both of them. Both are owned by women. Yeah, thank you.
So I want to give the shout out to the whole community, because being Weaver Service Center, our service is to cater all the services to the handloom weavers, and we always feel pride. My handloom, my pride.
Nice.
Okay, my shout out goes to firstly Tata Trust Company, because with that I started my business, and secondly to all the weavers whom I'm working with. Because of them, I'm coming this far. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much. That brings us to the end of today's insightful discussion on reviving traditional ways, market linkage, and innovation in designs. A heartfelt thank you to our wonderful panelists for sharing your knowledge, experience, and vision. Your work in this sector is not only preserving our rich heritage, but also inspiring new generations to see value and potential at this traditional crafts in a modern world. To our audience, thank you for tuning in. We hope you found this conversation as enriching as we did. Stay connected, and we look forward to seeing you in our next episode as we continue to explore more stories, ideas, and innovation shaping our communities. Until then, take care and keep supporting local voices and traditions.